Hey, hi you guys, and welcome back to Through Evangelist's Eyes. Merry Christmas to you, and we are in Luke chapter 1, verse 57. And I titled this video, The Forerunner. And the reason I did that is Elizabeth has given birth to John the Baptist. And John was called the forerunner of Christ. And I believe in evangelism, that's the work we're doing. We are like forerunners. We're not only throwing the seed of the gospel, we are informing people about the gospel, what it means and what it means to trust the Lord, to come to the Lord. But let me read this. I want to ask the question, is the forerunner position, is it full of rejoicing? And the reason I ask that is because of what comes with John's announcement of his birth. Listen to what happens. Now the time had come for Elizabeth to give birth, and she gave birth to a son. Her neighbors and her relatives heard that the Lord had displayed this great mercy toward her, and they were rejoicing with her. You know what? Evangelism is simply telling them what? That the Lord has displayed his great mercy towards you, towards me. He's displayed his great mercy. And check this out. In 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 8. Check out how Peter describes your condition. How he describes your and my reaction to being saved. And though you have not seen him, you love him. Talking about Jesus. And though you have not seen him, you love him. And though you do not see him now, but believe in him, you greatly rejoice with joy inexpressible and full of glory. Wow! You know, the other day, my wife and I were putting up curtains in our dining room area. And she asked me to go outside, and she said, Rod, check out if when the lights are on, if you can see through the curtain. And we closed the curtain, and she was waving her hand, and I'm stepping outside looking, going, hey, you can't see through these curtains. It made me wonder when the Lord, remember on the Sermon on the Mount, the Lord talked about you being the light, a city set on a hill. Don't hide your light. Don't put it under a bushel. I'm thinking to myself, did you catch what Peter just said? Joy inexpressible and full of glory. How much light is coming out of us to the world? How thick of a blanket does it take to cover my light? Because apparently the light that man produces alone, because Christ is in him, the joy, the hope, the celebration of being born again. It just, and I'm not trying to put a guilt trip on you. I am trying to say, if we learn how to live in the joy, and we learn how to rejoice in being born again and being rescued from sin, wow, have we got a light that will shine in a dark world. So I hope and pray that your light is shining, and I hope and pray, like Elizabeth's friends, we are rejoicing at the love the Lord has displayed and the great mercy he has shown towards us. He showed it towards Elizabeth. And let's go tell somebody else this glorious story about the joy that we have because we are in Christ. God bless you. Merry Christmas, and here we go.